Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, the last day of March 2026. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. So, what do we have here? Japanese data. Jobs applications ratio up from 1.18 to 1.19. Tokyo core CPI down from 1.8 to 1.7. Industrial production down as expected to minus 2.1%. Retail sales down even more than expected from 1.8 to minus 0.2%. Business confidence in New Zealand down to 32.5. RBA meeting minutes were published overnight as well. The most important data overnight: manufacturing PMI in China up from 49 to 50.4. Non-manufacturing PMI data up from 49.5 to 50.1. UK business investment down from 1.1 to minus 2.5, and the GDP is at the steady level of 0.1%. On a yearly measure is down from 1.2 to 1%. German retail sales down a little bit up from minus 1.1 to minus 0.6. Nationwide HPI from the UK up from 0.3 to 0.9. And we are still waiting for the French data, CPI and HICP. CPI data from Poland are scheduled for release at 9:30. German unemployment change and unemployment rate scheduled for release at 5 to 10. At 11 o'clock we got Eurozone CPI and core CPI data. The market participants expect hard increase from 1.9 to 2.6%. GDP data from Canada scheduled for release at 2:30. Then we have the bunch of data from the USA. Chicago PMI quarter to 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock CB consumer confidence and jobs openings. API weekly crude oil stock data scheduled for release at 10:30. And member Bowman will give a speech at 11:10. And at the end of the day we got the data from New Zealand building consents quarter to midnight. Last day of the March, very busy day for today it looks like. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. What's going on the euro dollar? Yeah, euro dollar is, as you can see, below this black trend line. We are below the 100 period moving average. We are below the fair value gap as well. Local low 1.1444 and a slight bounce from the extremely oversold conditions has happened. Nevertheless, right now the market is locked inside of this very tight range and the bearish pressure is still present. British pound, new low as expected, 1.3158. Yeah, am I right? Yes. And slight bounce from the extremely oversold market conditions. Nevertheless, it still looks like this market might be moving lower quite soon. We are below the 100 period moving average. We are below the trend line, so not much happened here to the upside. Just as expected, we are trending lower. US dollar versus the Japanese yen reversed from 160.47 back down towards the technical support at 159.45, and it's staying there inside of the very narrow range. As you can see, this situation here looks quite promising for the bulls because we bounced from the level of 50, well, from the level of 47. On the other side, nevertheless, momentum remains quite positive, so the next target might be swing high or even higher. The gold market is very close to 4,600, the technical resistance. As you can see, last candle was quite bearish because we got a pin bar here, and the pin bar might be considered like a bearish and might be considered as an end of this move to the upside, despite the fact that the momentum is still on the level of 55 points. Nevertheless, they need a breakout above 4,600 to reclaim higher levels. Local technical support 4,350. S&P 500 new lows at the end of the quarter, 6,316 into the extremely oversold conditions. We can see the bullish divergence, so maybe the beginning of the April will be some sort of the bounce to the upside, some sort of the maybe correction to the upside. But there are the levels that needs to be tested or violated. For example, the nearest one is this one, obviously, 6,431. So that's the nearest technical support. There is not much resistance. There is not much support on this market whatsoever. Now the crude oil, as you can see, let me just remove this this line here. The crude oil is up above the $106, almost $107, as the upward movement is steadily being continued. Local high 106.82, technical support around $101. Please notice extremely overbought market conditions. Nevertheless, we still got a lot of the ground to cover in order to hit 119.42. The market keeps moving higher, steady momentum on RSI, steady movement to the upside. On chart, it looks like the market wants to go way higher than this. Bitcoin got stuck between the levels, 68,000 rejected 2 times, local low $65,000. They need a breakout above both of these trend lines, orange and the black one, and then above the 100 periods moving average in order to return towards the level of 70,000. Otherwise, this will be the cap for the bulls, and the market will easily could reverse, right? Especially with the momentum that is having trouble to break above the level of 50. So all of the markets at the end of the March are looking quite bearish. There is not much evidence for the markets to let's say extend the uptrend or something like this. Most of them is either in a consolidation or it's under the direct bearish pressure. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.